Hello, viewers. It's time for another part of Cyberpunk 2077. This one will be part 89. So yeah, welcome back to this playthrough. In the middle of a level at the moment. The Hunt, it's called. Now, as far as I can remember, I came through this way. Oh no, I didn't. That was the way I came in there. So this way I go. Oh no, I've done this bit because there's stuff that's been read. I couldn't get in that way. I had to come in through the sort of back door, I remember. So is this the way? What's this? Receipts? Nothing. Go on, jump. Okay. Security update from Noemi Redweed, sorry, to research team. Important. I would like to remind everyone of the upcoming audit and changes in security. I'm willing to answer only any immediate questions you might have. As you're aware, we've had complaints from the NCPD. I know, but we will have to follow the new guidelines. There's no wiggle room on this. At the time TBO later, you will all get your new double verification access signatures. You will each receive individual emails with the relevant details. No more of that reply all funny business. Until then, continue your work as normal. Of course, excluding the day we have assigned for the audit. Have a nice day, security. A small step for science, a giant leap for humankind. I've read that one. Project decisions for next quarter from Yolanda Castanedo to research team. Important. The following projects have been greenlighted to continue next quarter. Neutralize neurotransmissions and selective countermeasures in combating the effects of stress. Cyberpsychology, I read that one as well. Audit round the corner from Seth Givens, NCPD, to what's up, Dreamster? You know about that audit in your lab is coming up, right? Maybe get these invoices for Woo all squared away. From Sai Swearingen to Seth Givens, NCPD, re-audit round the corner. Don't you got enough of your own paperwork to push around? Leave the invoices for Woo to me. I'll make sure our little piggies don't get hungry. This week's audit from Anna Svart, Fasting City Auditor to SCPD Labs. Dear all, as many of you know, this week's audit is simply a formality. We are required by law to periodically evaluate current laboratory safeguards for effectiveness and future modernisation efforts. Remember that this audit is as beneficial for the city's bookkeeping as it is to keep you and your research safe. We are all playing for the same team here. Please just treat this as a mandatory day off. Best regards, Anna Svart, Fasting City Auditor. Files. Activity in a developing brain is higher compared to that in an mature brain. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. This greater capacity to establish neural connections and reorganize cortical and subcortical brain structures allows for substantial compensation abilities, even in circumstances for extensive brain damage. Unfortunately, in the case of children on the autism spectrum, the problem is one of hyperactivity. An overabundance of firing synapses results in synaptic communication disorders. This study compared children on the autistic spectrum who did not receive any preventive measures with those who received early braindance therapy. Initial findings suggest the braindance treatment provides beneficial support for synaptic function. Please refer to subsequent reports for detailed summaries of the findings. Right. Why is it still yellow? Don't know. I missed something? Don't think so. Okay, that's that. Who's this? It's a river. What are you doing, river? Looking a bit puzzled. Probably the same ones. I would like to remind everyone. Yeah, done. A small step for science, yeah. Maelstrom. Melissa Rory, latest research from Taryn Daggett to Noemi Redweed, John Paul Petit. Based on the latest research on the subject, it appears the patient suffers from relapse of antisocial behaviours. The recommended treatment approach is limited environmental stimulation and increased doses of neuroleptics. See treatment details in attachment. I remind you, this is not an isolated case, but a fairly common problem among members of MaxTac. The SCPD is pushing for more resources put into cyberpsychosis research, but our facilities simply can't accommodate an uptick right now. And a friendly reminder, please email your applications for overtime next quarter by no later than tomorrow. EOD, sorry. Project decisions for next quarter from Yolanda Castanedo to research team. The following projects have been green-lighted to continue next quarter. Neurotransmitter, I think we've seen this one as well. Important all staff please read. From Psy Swear Engine to research team. Dear team, I like to beat around the bush as much as the next day, but I'm afraid I don't have that luxury this time. First off, you all remember that framed quote I used to have in my office? Never trust a person who's never tried to steal. Well, it seems someone took that sentiment too much to heart. Now don't panic, it wasn't the quote that was stolen. It's safely at home. Rather, it appears a staff member has taken our neurotransmitter research files from the facility with the likely intent of selling them to a third party. As such, all lab employees will be required to take a polygraph before leaving the facility, led by our own Dr. Al Taliver. If Al finds anything troubling from your tests, the next course of action would be termination, legal action, or both. No jokes. I mean this in all seriousness. Let me emphasize, do the polygraph before leaving work. Then you're free to get in your naps, showers, lap dances, or whatever is your people do in your off hours. Have a pleasant day, Sigh. This week's audit from Anna Svart, Fasting City Auditor to NCPD Labs. Dear all, as far as you know, this week's audit is simply a formality. We are required to, by law, to periodically evaluate current laboratory safeguards for effectiveness and future modernisation efforts. Remember that this audit is as beneficial for the city's bookkeeping as it is to keep you and your research safe. We're all playing for the same team here. Please just treat this as a mandatory day off. Best regards, Anna Swart Fasting, City Auditor. Studies that use brain imaging methodologies have shown a progressive reduction in brain volume, but a swelling of the ventricular system and the volume of cerebrospinal fluid produced in people who suffer from cyberpsychosis. Other studies have found differences in the degree of cortical nerve cell depletion between stage 1 cyberpsychosis patients treated pharmaceutically and those who received Braindance conditioning. Increased loss of cortical nerve cells was detected in those using pharmaceutical treatment, from which it has been concluded that Braindance conditioning has a neuroprotective effect. This experiment's results should be taken into account when implementing Braindance conditioning methods in locations with minimal environmental stimulation present. In recent years, the list of commonly feared numbers such as 4, 13 and 66 has grown to now officially include the number 91. Oh, I can write that as well. Right.
No.
What's this? Just trash.
Just some trash.
What's he looking at? What are you looking at, River? There's nothing there. Use Karoshi to find the right cabinet. Use Karoshi. What's that? Is that just my scanning ability or something? Never been. I don't think it's ever been referred to as Karoshi before. Distract enemies. There's no enemies to distract. Something I've got to scan here. I don't know. What the hell did I do here? The top of the river. Hey, river. What's up? What's up? It's just standing there. Is that something? That's just my laptop I've read. The mystery continues. I've not been down here. How do you get in that room? That's the way I came in. Oh, it might not have been down here. Knock knock. What? Why can't I loot that? That's odd. What's this? It's a container, material, plastic and metal. Function, this device stimulates conditions in the uterus. Intended use, maintains the life of the BB and BB and detects BBs or BBDs that we call it. I don't know, what am I supposed to do here? There's nothing to there's nowhere to go, I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what to do. Me stucketh. I don't know what to do here. There's nowhere to scan. Where have I got to scan or whatever? Take. Try this one. Outer space, my life in orbit. What's life in space like? Comfortable? Of course, not everything's a bed of roses. Gravity below LG, is that? 1G isn't great for your bones or muscles. Synthesized food isn't to die for, and stuff from Earth is as rare as it is expensive. If you live in a private orbital station, congrats, you're richer than me. You always see the same faces, but if you live in a hybrid station like Crystal Palace, you'll have to live with corporate bachelor parties every weekend. But don't let that put you off. There are more upsides than downsides to living in orbit. First of all, safety. To get into orbit you need a lot of zeros in your bank account, which means you won't see legions of homeless people, skezzed out and gangsters or aggressive joy toys. The exception to that being the lunar colonies, but no self-respecting orbital dweller would ever set foot there. In other words, you can walk outside at night unarmed, without security, and come back home in one piece. Wallet undisturbed. Amazing, right? Secondly, quality of service. Anyone in the customer service sector had to rack up an enormous debt to come up here. Their only hope to pay it off within their lifetimes is to rake in a lot, and I mean a lot, of tips, which means they'll bend over backwards to satisfy every whim. If you're an employer, you don't have to worry that an employee is just hired and trained at your expense will suddenly quit and go work for the competition for a few extra eddies a week. Many stations, especially the private ones, simply don't have competition, and if they do, it's basically negligible. Agreements can be made so situations like that don't occur. Thirdly, and most importantly, no government can tell you what to do, where and how. Orbital stations are autonomous and governed by their own laws, and there aren't that many of them. If you can afford your own station, you're the undisputed and lord and master of your little corner of space. You want to tie the help up to a whipping past when they made a mistake. Get right ahead. Want 5 wives or 4 husbands? I'm sure you'll have a line of willing volunteers. do? I don't have a clue. No, scan that, but nothing. Dear, dear. What do I do? I don't have a clue. What do? I do not have a clue. Looked at all, just check. No, I've not. A small step for science, yeah, I've read that. Important most have read all these lot. That's odd. Hold on, I read this. This is the thing I couldn't read last time around. Could only scan it, but nothing. I'm stuck. I'm gonna have to leave this level. I don't know what to do next. It's quick hacks. Hold on. Read this one? Yep, same. Oh, read this one though. G's from Jean-Paul Petit to Yolando Castanedo. You read Kazma's email congratulating Yawin. Eugene must have been very pleased with her strides. From Yolanda Castanedo to Jean-Paul Petit, re G's. I'm not surprised. I mean, she closes up with that cop, then all the sudden gets an NCPD contract. What a coinkydink. From Jean-Paul Petit to Yolanda Castanedo, re G's. Exactly. Important. All that sort of stuff. Not read that. I am stuck. Good and proper here. I don't know what to do. There's seemingly nothing to scan. I'm missing it, whatever it is. Can't find it. It seems to be in this room because he's just standing there waiting for something to happen. River, as if it's this room, as if it's right beside him, but there's just nothing beside him. That's an oddity, maybe a glitch. I don't know what it means by use Karoshi. What does that mean? It's never referred to as scanning as Karoshi. Is it something else? I don't know. Have you in this room? Maybe I've not been in that room, but I can't get in it. Have to scan something from here. I don't know. It seems to be some sort of bug or something. I'm doing. I don't know. Ah, is this it?
Hey, River.
Ah, this is it.
Think I
Right.
got it.
Found something?
Not yet.
Anthony Harris. Let's try these drawers.
One place I hadn't checked.
Say, River, why not just have a janitor crack a door for you?
Can't risk getting scolded for sniffing around somebody else's
River.
case. Yoan!
What are you doing here? You got kicked off the force.
Just suspended, actually.
And who might you be?
I'm calling the actual police.
Oh, wait here. Hear me out, please.
Seriously, River? You weren't in enough trouble already?
Harris kidnapped my nephew.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But we store evidence here. And we have strict protocols.
Protocols? Talking about his nephew's life here. A child's life.
This is an ongoing police investigation. Go, please. Get out now!
Can't leave without Peter Pan's dreams.
I'll say it one last time. Out!
Damn it, Yoan. Who the fuck do you think you are? Remember your first med school exam? You know the one. Passed it with flying colors. Gotta remember it. Ladies' room erupted in flame. They evacuated everybody for 2 hours.
I cannot believe you would throw that in my face. I never wish to see you here again. Especially you.
What is she wearing there?
You don't know him well, do you? This man is a bastard.
Barely know River. We just work together.
Do not believe any promise he makes.
Good tip, thanks. But we're wasting time.
Harris's dream, BD. Where is it?
He isn't dreaming.
What? Why?
Ah, now we can get in this door.
A bullet damaged his cerebral cortex. We get only dissonant urges. Pieces.
I'd like
Try
to...
audiovisual stimulation.
Well, I'm
But
there.
he isn't on the spectrum.
Got interrupted there by
Favorite
River.
song or movie helps you reach the kids. Might be worth a try.
I am aware of the similarity. Hypothalamus stimulation and hormone production. But Harris is not a child. I have never tried the procedure on an adult.
Any reason you haven't?
Because, unlike River, I went to med school and studied neuroscience. And not by reading about it over someone's shoulder on the metro.
Let's try it.
We don't even know his preferences.
I'll find something. That mean you're willing to try?
Just go. I'll open the front door for you.
Let's ride, V. I know exactly where to start.
Say, by the way, what do you know about biochips? Arasaka's relic in particular.
Well, it's designed to store a person's neural engram. Sorry. Just imagine copying over a person's memories and personality.
Right, I get that. More curious what happens if the stored engram overwrites the engrams of the chip carrier.
Overwrite? I'm not even sure that's possible. Why do you ask?
Nah, never mind. Not a big deal. Thanks. Say, by the way, what do you know about biochips? Arasaka's relic in particular. Right, I'm out.
Right. It's dark.
Okay, let me hear it.
Lost your badge. Didn't tell me about it. Why?
I don't know.
Makes you a bit of a leadhead, don't it?
That'd do. It's just, it's not easy for me to talk about what's biting at my ass.
Fair enough. Could tell me where we're headed, though.
To Joss's. Randy's mom. She thinks he just ran away from home. For now, keep the kidnapping between us.
Tell me about Randy. What kind of kid he is?
Petty theft, drugs, running away from home. That kind.
Cop uncles really see the best in you.
There are people who always find their way into trouble. Randy's one of them.
Where's Randy's dad?
Been a few years since he got popped. Gang war.
Great role model.
Josh was left alone with 3. But she's as tough as weathered leather.
Gonna tell me why we aren't trying to find Harris's apartment?
It's a house, and I doubt he's keeping his victims in his basement. Besides, we are trying. Want to see if we can find some connection to Harris at Randy's.
Pretty weak lead.
Best we can hope for just now.
Not worried Yawen's gonna toe the line? Rat you out to her superiors?
Used to be friends. Doubt she'd do that. Plus, not that I'd use it, but I do know one skeleton she'd prefer remain tucked in her closet.
Think Yawen will actually help us? All things considered?
Yeah, these tiffs of ours always end up the same way. I'll tell you about it over a beer sometime.
Get the latest trusted scoop on Night City.
Sign me up. We find Randy, then we find the bottoms of a few bottles.
It'd be my pleasure.
The hunt updated. Where are we going? Right, we'll just F here.
It's sure been a while. Used to come over every weekend. Time ago.
And? Changed it all since?
Places like this never change.
Where are we? Okay. Back where I was with the Ghost Town. And that was out. No, Ghost Town was up there, wasn't it?
Lovely neighborhood. Mwah.
River. You either got business with me or news about my Randy. Wouldn't drag your butt out here if you didn't.
Joss, meet V.
So V, is this about my Randy?
Randy's been taken.
Why didn't you call?
Joss,
Throw a blanket over the truth, like always.
We hope Randy's okay, but you ought to prepare for the worst.
V, please.
Where's my Randy?
We don't know that, but we're trying to find out.
Then why are you here instead of searching for him?
Arguing's not gonna help anyone.
He's my child. You got no place telling me how to behave.
Joss.
Listen, we need to look through Randy's things.
Why?
To find any lead we can. Trust me, Joss.
Just don't destroy anything. Randy doesn't like it when anyone pokes through his stuff.
Let's go, V.
The kids are playing outside. Tell them it's time to eat.
Dubai, Sun and Death. I've seen that one. Right.
Hang in there, Joss.
Yeah. Balcony. Veranda, that sort of thing. What's that? Chrome and You. Oh, this is not Chrome and Sex, it's Chrome and You. Excerpt from a novel by Anonymous. We are temporary expendable replacement. The sooner we come to realise that, the better. After all, our days on this blue speck of dirt are numbered. Are they not? Very strictly numbered, in fact. Thanks to this plethora of technology that surrounds us and penetrates our bodies. But that's all fine and dandy, isn't it? Just now, only a few decades ago, people were still attached to their body as something that just justified their existence and foregrounded their identity. Know this, less than a century ago, implantation was still considered to be invasive. An attack on our fundamental physical connection to reality, and now your body is only a spare part. Your existence is upgradable, and your here and now is constantly getting outdated. So who are you? You're temporary, expendable, replaceable. Feel that, know that, and you'll regain your freedom. Okay. What's in here? Another one. Greetings from depression. I was 15 years old, set to fail 4 of my classes at school, but I could barely get out of bed, much less drag myself to the bathroom and take a shower. At last my parents were worried. At first my parents were worried, treating me gently, but after a few weeks their patience began to run out, and that's when it started. Snap out of it. Just go for a run, you'll feel better. Why don't you talk to your friends? Quit feeling sorry for yourself. What do you have to be sad about? Other people have it worse. Worse that even after 10 years of therapy, medication, a stint in a psychiatric ward, and many relapses of depression still ring in my ears, anywhere, anytime, every day, and they still cut just as deep.
What's on your mind?
Think it's good she learned the truth.
That's the trailer. Eyes peeled for details, eh?
Uncle River!
Monique, Dorian. Hey, guys.
Is this your partner?
Just a friend.
You gonna stay over?
We'll see. Your mom's waiting for you at dinner.
Jump up.
This is their old trailer. Randy moved in when I bought him a new one.
Right, Liberium Arbitrum review. Pretentious banality dunked in a sloppy sympathetic sauce. Chromatic rock pretender at worst. Caricature at best. Okay, sure. Heavy riffs. Check. Unique vocal growl. Check. Essence of the 60s. Check. But all of it gets drowned out in a flood of cliched dark tones that's too much for even neo-kitsch Gen fans to swallow. There's no punch, no curb stamp of edgy honestly. By the standards of the genre, it's a bleeping lullaby. I'd love to put this review to bed or in an unmarked grave, but I haven't even talked the lyrics. They made me roll my eyes so violently I sprained an optic nerve. Nowhere was it worse than in the titular track. Liberum Arbitrium. Arbitrium. The band's anthem about the violations of human free will. What's the enigmatic evil depriving us of all of what matters most in life? Yep, you guessed it, corpse. I yawned so loud I put the singer's growl to shame. The latest album from Tainted Overlord is nothing short of a chromatic rock mix you burned a decade ago, erased from memory, then found wedged under your couch next to a dusty Carlson's burger. Diehards of the band will find something to scratch that itch, but anyone else looking for a fresh sound is better off blowing a concussion grenade in a cookware outlet.
Real hellhole. Like in my good old days.
You check around, I'll check the trash.
What am I doing? Didn't mean to do that. Get high at home. These days when the police have so much more to worry about than whether the kids are smoking special cigarettes. I've read that. Look for clues to help find
Still see
Randy.
the nicks from those first years we measured the kids. Left his favorite hoodie in the closet.
Good old record player, huh? 2077. I can play that vinyl I've picked up. All that vinyl I've picked up. Hey, just get my vinyl out. Not in this room. These things marked. What's this?
Tainted Overlord.
Favorite band?
You know him well.
He used to send him an album every year for his B-Day.
That's in this area. Nothing there. What?
Locked. Know where the key might be?
Nope.
Right. Dear mother departs. The old die quietly, their dry hands giving a faint rustle as they fall for the last time. They tend to depart this world in November, at the darkest hour of the night, when dawn seems just as far off. Dawn seems just as far off as the spring that will never return. They leave little behind, a small stack of last century's newspapers, a few chipped cups, clothes already smelling of the casket. Under their closed eyelids flits a muted kaleidoscope of memories, flushing by in no particular order. They die with their gaze fixed on the hardening diorama of a long life that in its final moments always seems to have been far too short. Nothing here. Searched everywhere else, so I don't know where it is. Open the locked cabinet. Can't find the key for it though. I don't know where the key is. It ain't about there. This bit circles. Does that mean anything? Is that a clue as to where something is when it gets circled? Circle, circle, about here. No. Crikey, this is taking up the whole hour, this level. There it is.
Expensive tech. Randy had to scratch for this?
You're joking. No chance Randy could afford hardware like this. Way too pricey. We gotta get in, but I doubt anyone knows the password. Can you crack it?
Open the... learn a password to the computer.
Let's move. Let's go.
My
Let me
hacking
give it a
skills
shot.
are up. Just this again, so... Easy peasy.
Eureka.
Help me scour this, will you?
Right. Oh boy. Sorry from Anthony
They caught Harris in
34
a vehicle like
to
that.
B Randy. I meant
Blockaded street.
to
Shit, River.
call.
I remember that day.
I meant
He lives close to an old school.
you meant to read it, not talk at the same time as reading something. I meant to call. Sorry. Spent half the day sitting in my Thornton. Police had all of Watson blocked off, and I was stuck in traffic for hours trying to cross town. I kind of live in an area where I used to go to school, but it looks all different now. So trying to find ways past all those jams made it easy to get all turned around. Hope you're not mad. Thanks. Wait a minute, there's more to this, I think, is there? Yeah. From B Randy to Anthony 34. Really sorry. Hey, no problem. I need to help my mom anyways, etc. etc. Do you have everything ready at your place? From Anthony 34 to B Randy. Really sorry. Almost. Thanks. From B Randy to Anthony
True angel
34.
of empathy, this guy, huh?
I just wanted to say thanks. Guess in general, I'm just holding on to the thought that there are more PPL like me out there dealing with the same shit. Why are you helping us anyways? From Anthony 34 to B Randy, thanks. I used to be like you, like all of you. I wasn't spared any of life's cruel twists and turns. Worst of it was when my best friend died. From B Randy to Anthony 34, thanks. Shit, sorry to hear that. Can I ask what happened? From Anthony 34 to B Randy, thanks. Rare music disease. His body just got weaker and weaker until he was a shadow of himself. I wanted to help him more than anything, but there was just no possible way. I could, of course, anyone who could help, he couldn't afford if he just had the means. He could have bought some super drug or a new body or IDK. Worse luck than the disease was being born into a poor family. Anyway, that's why I do what I do. I couldn't help my best chum, but just maybe there are some people out the world I can help. Big Trouble in Haywood. From Anthony 34
Figured out Randy's
to
identity.
B Randy.
Send him the game as a present.
Hey, I hope you don't mind that I use my admin privileges to find you in RL. That is your home address. Sorry. Hope it's not too weird, but I had a good reason. There's a gift on its way. A game called Big Trouble in Haywood. You know it? Anyway, hope you like it. Have fun. Bleeped up again from B Randy
This guy baited
to
Randy like a pro.
Anthony 34. I'm taking again. I'm sorry IDK why I keep doing it. I guess I'm just a piece of shit. From Anthony 34 to B Randy, bleeped up again. You're a perfectly normal person, Randy. You're just like anyone with a organic heart still beating in their chest. Remember, I'm always here to talk to, understand you, to help you. I know you'll recover from this, like you always have. 3 from Natalie to B Randy. Thanks for yesterday. The city from up on that tower looked so beautiful. Honestly, I felt speechless. Maybe that's just cause I don't love heights. P. Redley, it was nice, but maybe next time I take you into the city, head to Japantown, grab a bite. You'll love it once you see it. And OMG, the restaurant my bleep takes me to sometimes. So, Nova XD. Just let me know love you, cutie. From B. Randy to Natalie Ree 3. Yeah, of course, I had fun too about this restaurant. We'll see, not sure. I'll have time, hard to promise anything, so we'll see. From Natalie to B. Randy Ree 3. Hey, you know you don't have to worry about Eddie's. We already talked about this. Just let yourself be invited to something nice for once. Love. Yeah. What do you say? From B. Randy to Anthony 34.
River, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Tell you what,
No,
I think your
there's
sights
no way.
really Nova. I think
Why
I'm
would he
ready
do
to
that?
finally meet
Not only
up
did they
in
agree
person.
to meet, but it looks like Randy was as excited as
Same
any
time
kid
and
on his
place
way to a
you
theme
wrote
park.
before.
Fuck.
Cuz man,
This
I
creep
just
definitely
can't wait
scrambled
now.
Randy's head.
XD. From Anthony 34 to B. Randy Ree, what do you say? That's right. Same as we agreed. It makes me happy to hear you're happy. Just one tiny request. Delete that first email I sent you, just in case. Don't want anyone sniffing around something that doesn't concern them. Family. From Anthony 34 to B. Randy. I understand I don't have a normal family either. My mom died young and my dad, he just tried to give me a future. Wasn't easy though to make a living on the farm once the cattle pestilence took hold. Eventually it all just fell out beneath his feet. The cattle, the business, deep depression took his life. I tell you this so you know you're not the only one who's lost to a father. I understand you so well. The only real difference is it was nomads that stole your dad from you, and for me it was corrupt corps and their dirty money grabs. That's why I hide all my activity from corps. Trauma team and Biotechnica would be all over me in a second if they knew what I got up to. But I don't have to explain all that to you, Randy. You get it? I know you'll keep all this just between us chumbas. Stay strong, buddy. I know you got it, didn't you? This is pretty bleeped XD.
Natalie must have
From
been the
B.
only
Randy
person
to
Randy
Natalie.
trusted.
Hey
Can
Nat,
we view this page with
check
the
out
link?
the site. Drugs are bad. When you're there, click on the image, the red one with the people in it. From Natalie to B. Randy Ree, this is a pretty bleeped XD. The hell is this? Some kind of cult? Like, how'd you even find this? From B. Randy to Natalie Ree, this is bleeped XD. Just cruising the net. Doesn't matter. You alive? From Gail to B. Randy. Hey, you won't answer my text. Won't answer my hollows. Still alive, man. I have a special delivery for you from a Valentina chum of mine. You just gotta pick it up. Anyone in Haywood would give both kidneys for this thing, and I'm still holding it for you free of charge like some gonk. Do me a favour and answer, cause I'm starting to get pissed. And that's that. Files. At cart video.
Something deeply fucked about that cartoon. My skin's crawling.
Yeah. Volume 1 of the Blades of Doom trilogy, Chapter 1, Ghosts of Ancestors' Salvation. A silhouette of a giant female figure began to take shape among the ebb of the inky fog. By its long braid, the woman held a severed head, only one eye socket clearly visible. Decay had already long begun to melt the faces flesh, exposing the white of bone underneath. The other side fared much better. Then, without uttering a sound, the woman shifted her gaze to pierce the eyes of the weary warrior. "Come, kill me, I am ready for death," she shouted with a cold intensity, prepared to meet her end at last. Black metal has produced countless charismatic characters, but the uniqueness of Aidan Burroughs, known also by monikers Neumac and Balberith, is perhaps in a class of its own in the genre. Vocalist, guitarist, bassist, songwriter, ideologue. Some call him a genius, others a bleeping psychopath. When a person like Burroughs becomes defined by polar extremes, it's no wonder when he begins to arouse curiosity outside the metal world. There's no diminishing the lasting mark he's left in black metal, but even music more broadly. Most agree he was the driving influence for a new wave of metal artists and bands like Tainted Overlord, who have managed to claw their way up from the bowels of metal hell to the almost mainstream music scene. Okay. Right. That's it, I think. We're missing something.
Some kind of link. The one Randy wrote about?
Let's find out.
A hidden page set up by Anthony Harris.
Christ. I'm gonna be sick.
What do I do now? Files?
Jesus, River, this is fucked. Guy preyed on troubled kids. Made habit to target boys like Randy.
This is my fault. If I just paid more attention. Just talked with him more.
Hey, come on. You're not the one to blame here.
Why do I have to open it again? What have I not browsed? I don't get it. Contact us? Don't know. Nothing left. That is it. Search for antis. Hold on. This, no. A hidden page. I don't. Don't see it. There's a link there. It's not. Looks like a link, but it's not a link.
There was a file here.
Deleted, looks like. But the name's still there.
That name. Wasn't the video file on Randy's comp called something like that?
Check which cartoon in the file folder. Okay.
Hey, look. The name of this cartoon matches the missing file on Harris's page.
That's what we needed to find for Yawin. V, we've got it.
Randy must have downloaded it.
Sure, but V, don't you get it? This could be the key to Harris's mind.
Here's hoping.
Hey, can you use any of that Netrunner magic to shake anything else out of this?
Get Harris's IP address. Optional. Dunno, just how do I get his IP address? I don't know. I've difficulty finding that myself on my own computer. How am I going to find it on this? Can't be on the computer. No, I don't know. Must be somewhere else. What's that? Stand, lock the skills. And I need 2 more skill points for it.
Not that kind of magician.
Oh, okay. We'll have to manage without it.
That cartoon, River. Could be what we've been looking for. You said yourself we needed something to get Harris to dream. Send it to Yarwin.
Right.
What's
Sending
I
it
needed?
now.
Just check what I needed there.
Okay. Says she'll get back to me by morning.
No.
And that I am a son of a bitch. And, come on. Let's grab a bite.
This has been kind of a bigger quest than I thought.
Listen,
It would be.
let's not worry Joss more than we need to, huh? We're hot on the trail. We'll know more tomorrow. That's it.
Still not finished. It goes on.
Dorian, please.
But it really tastes like boogers. Yeah, boogers. Ugh.
Joss, we're finished.
All done. Off to bed then.
We left some for you, Uncle River.
Thanks, Monique.
Tell me you found something.
Looks like Randy knew his kidnapper. They were in touch.
Why would he do something like that?
You know him. Kids. Look for help in the wrong places.
When's the last time you ate?
Yesterday.
Have mine. I'm not hungry.
Thanks. Maybe later.
Now you? No bullshit. Don't look at my brother, just tell me. Will you find my boy?
Won't give up until I do, Joss.
I'm time one again. Uh,
Joss, you mind if he takes Randy's trailer for the night?
No? Sure.
Staying, right? You gotta help me see this through. To the end.
Of course I'll stay.
Find your way all right?
Yup. Gonna hit the sack soon. Can't be easy raising 3 kids on your own.
Well, it wasn't any easier with my husband. In fact, the best days were when he didn't come home. There were times I wished he'd disappear for a month, just to not have him hang around.
That bad, huh?
His bike in the highway, that was his world. But at home, let me tell you a story. This one time he took Dorian into the city. Had some errand to run, just father and son. He came back that night, dead-ass drunk, raging at me for calling the cops on him.
Did you?
River found him in some dive and brought Dorian home.
Must have been a relief then, when he left.
For weeks, I cried every night. My husband was killed, the father of my children.
I'm sorry.
Randy changed. He locked up. Not to mention the other 2 I still had to raise. Life was rough with him and without him. Sometimes there's no solution.
How'd he die?
Thale de Caldos told me he died an honorable death. Whatever the hell that means. They showed me his body, where his face used to be. Couldn't see the honor in that.
Let's, change the subject.
V, wake up.
Not done sleeping.
Yalwyn called. It worked. The cartoon. He's dreaming.
You got the BD?
Right here. Slot it in. Jack into the computer. I want to see it on the monitor.
Yeah.
That doc
Now
of yours is
got your-
quick, not bad.
Another brain dance on top of everything. God, this is huge, this level. Be quick about it.
What's the matter with you, Anthony? I have to report this. I hope you understand that. This isn't normal behavior. Anthony, you killed Liam's turtle.
He was sick. He wouldn't eat, stayed in his shell. I just wanted to help him.
By injecting him with HGH? What were you thinking? Is this something your father taught you? Good people took you in, extended their trust. This is how you repay them? Your friend died. I understand. But that is no excuse.
Fuck you.
What did you just say? Okay, I've had enough. Principal's gonna hear about this. Your foster parents, too. I see. Like father, like son.
Okay.
We're back at Harris's school kid days.
I recognize this shooting. It was a case study back at the academy. Give me a sec to check which school that was. Laguna Bend. Oh, looks like the whole town got flooded in the 50s. Well, at least we know the general area where Harris lived.
Guess that'd be that.
Alright.
Don't you dare talk about my
What's
dad!
that happened here? All a bit dark. Hold on. This is a glitch. Shouldn't go dark out of the blue like this. That is a glitch. This is a complete glitch here. Going dark for no reason. I don't know what the hell I've got to scan. I can't see it. No, this is a disaster. No, it's going completely nuts here. Another total glitch. How do you escape? Oh no, there you go. Right. What the hell?
Trophy. Old one. Dated from 2042. First place in an interscholastic wrestling tournament.
Yeah.
Don't you dare talk about my dad!
That's right, you little shit. I know it all. Farm failed. Dad put a bullet in his head.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You can't talk about my dad, you prick! You can't! You can't! He was sick!
Eh?
Weak!
What's going on here?
I just wanted to help him.
Cow in the cartoon. Now what? I got to do audio or something. I don't see anything.
I just wanted to help him.
Go to the next section of Braindance. What next section? Right, what the hell's going on? There's something over there. This is going to pieces again. I don't know. What the hell do I have to do here? Go to the next section of the Braindance. What next section? Can you be a bit more specific? I don't know. Ah dear, this is going nuts. What the hell's... I don't get this. It's just going nuts here. Done something. Exit. I don't know what to do. That's the only option I had. There's nothing else you can do.
Coming!
I know how to relive it.
Tony, come here!
Let's see.
Looks like a cattle bioscanner for checking vitals.
Got no way to ID him.
Anthony Harris' father.
Kid's father was a real hard ass.
Now what? Back a bit.
Damn it, get up! Where you going next?
Harris looks even younger here. See that? Cow's sick, like the rest.
Come here!
Coming!
Tony, come here!
Yeah, Dad?
Get something? I asked you a question!
I don't know.
Totally
This is
from his
huge as
eye
well.
levels. See anything
The
odd?
last thing I expected is a whole Braindance section after being through a whole lot.
You were supposed to check before school.
Oh,
What are you gonna say for yourself? How's gonna die because of you? Gonna kill it like you killed your mom.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, just dial up her hormones. And shut off that goddamn cartoon!
Right,
Cattle injectors for hormones, antibiotics. People ate meat loaded with this shit.
right.
How many times I gotta tell you not to leave it like that, Half the day I spent trying to turn that shit off.
Supplements in the feed for disease-free livestock.
Turn that shit off.
Ah, that's our cartoon. Little Tony really seemed to love it.
Guess that'd be that.
I'm back here again. I wasn't there. How the hell did I get here? I'm still in Braindance, of course. So. Okay. I thought I'd escaped out, but for some reason I'm still in it. No.
I think this might be the place, V. It's a recent memory.
Got some cables.
Gotta be his hideout.
Am I supposed to be scanning here? I'm stuck again. Some bit I can't get out of. There we go.
Got a clock. An hour to midnight.
Get in there.
You must have been an auto shop or something here at some point.
This is going on for ages, this level. It's the one thing I didn't want, and seemingly near the end I get a brain dance, you know? Damn it. Oh, there's an audio bit here. Right. Alright, go back a bit. Alright, audio's right here.
Hearing what I'm hearing?
Trash barge. That's the signal to dump. Has to be a landfill nearby.
Fuck me. He treats the kidnapped boys like cattle.
Fire department search stamp right here. City South. Perfect.
Now what?
The terminal controls the pens.
Right. Go back again. I'm not. I've missed something here. Come on. Something back here first before I can get onto the next bar.
Looks like Peter Pan turned this farm into a goddamn final bastion. All these turrets and mines, they're controlled by some other tech, not the comp in the barn.
Come on.
Look, another one.
Right.
Machine controls an injection system for stimulants, hormones, something.
Don't see Randy anywhere.
Right, on to the next bar. That's that finished. Didn't really scan anything there. Right, done.
Signage on the farm model points to Petrochem.
Right.
And where are you up to, Mike?
Hey, the Illuminated Towers. Promoting the Us Cracks album that came out then. Colors changed every hour.
I think that might be it.
Oh, finally.
Okay, so where do we sit now exactly?
We know Harris still lives near an old school that's now underwater. You can see the NC skyline and the Us Cracks towers from the farm. It's a few miles out. Farm's located near a landfill. We know that too. Those towers promoting the Us Cracks album. Colors change regularly, once an hour. So we know the time.
11 at night.
Right. And that puts the farm east of the city. Southeast, actually. Stamp on the NCFD certificate was from the southern region. Farm model's a petrochem design, so that eliminates any others. Which narrows it down to Edgewood Farm. That's gotta be our place.
So, we've got it.
Just hope we didn't fuck it up. Come on, we gotta go.
Okay, this is only a side quest. It's larger than every level I've played so far, I think. Main quests and otherwise.
Damn it. Let this work.
Don't get distracted. Gotta focus on the road.
Easy for you to say. That's my nephew out there.
We'll find him, River.
If I'd only known sooner how he felt. What was eating at him?
This isn't your fault.
I'm his uncle, V. And I wasn't there for him. Fuck!
What's that? It keeps saying you're leaving signal range. Signal range for what? What's that? Go away.
Hold on, Randy. Please hold on.
He's stretched straight into the van there. Man, your driving's worse than mine. Driving's all over the place here. Can we, hold on. Where am I? There. Okay, can I change it to darkness? I mean, brightness? No. Don't think, nah, not gonna allow me. I'll have to stop it.
Grab something!
River, this is the farm. We got it.
I know. Let's get to the barn
This goes
quick.
on and on. This quest doesn't know how to end. I might. There was me thinking this would be a nice small level, get over with it in about 5-10 minutes. And
River, this is the farm. We got it.
I know. Let's get to the barn quick.
Right. This place has ridden my minds. And these. Why the hell am I getting?
Heads up. Watch your line. The system controller must be in the house.
Get my mind on that. This is hopeless with it. I'm gonna have to stop it. I'm far enough this level. I'll have to stop it there. It just goes on and on. Yeah. Part 2, my next video. What has been a very long part here. Have to continue it for however long it's going to last. So yeah. Part 2, come back for part 2 of this quest in my next vid. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, come back if you can for part 2 of this long quest, side quest. It has to be stressed, this is a side quest, which side quests are meant to be smaller, but this one is huge. Huger than any quest I've done. So yeah, it really should be a main quest, not a side quest. There you go. That's that. That's part. What was that? That was part 89. So yeah. See you later.